dude drive off down the street. Next thing I know, 10 niggas run out the house with guns. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there like this.
Are you still in the car? Oh, man.
Welcome back to the process. Now this is story time. Y'all know how we get down in story time. We talk about stories that happened in our past.
Yes.
In our past.
Yes.
Leading now, we're in the future. That gives y'all this low. We go back to the future after this.
Mm-hmm.
So don't keep us back there, because that was our process into who we are now.
Right.
So John got a story. I got a story. And our guest has a story. And they all in 3 different areas. Even though I'm from St. Louis, hers is in St. Louis, my hometown. Lord have mercy. Mine is in another location, in actually Carbondale. I'm gonna talk about it. Yours is here, right?
Oak Cliff, baby.
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff.
Not old.
Yeah.
Oak.
O-A-K.
C-L-I-F.
Make sure y'all remember that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to the story time. Make sure you always like,
Please like.
comment, and subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
And always, you already know, me and John, Mr.ThinkSmart and John.
The health predator, baby.
And then our guest, which you already know, is Stacy. She's been here before. Go check out her last video. Go check out the video before this, where we had a great discussion.
What women want.
Yeah, she was here for What Women Want.
What women
She did that, and she did her thing.
that.
But let's get to these stories.
Man.
So John, you said you got one, so I'm gonna let you go with yours first.
Bruh, this was when my wife and I were dating at the time. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny when it happened, y'all.
So it's funny now.
So yeah, because I can talk about it.
Does she know? She know? She cool with it?
Yeah. Okay.
She cool. You know, you gotta check with the wife.
She was hooping and hollering afterwards. But anyway, I was on my way to see her one night, man. Her and my little girl. I was going to see him one night, and I was on Lancaster Road. It's deep in Oak Cliff, going to Lancaster Road, going toward Roosevelt High School, for those who know. I was headed that way. And it was this red truck in front, red pickup, that was in front of me. And he slammed his brakes. And I was, so I slammed mine. I said, what the hell is this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm going off, you know what I'm saying? And I got something for his motherfucking ass.
Did you have something for him?
No, I did. I did. So when he slammed his brakes and I slammed mine, so I swerved out and I went around, and I went around him. I zoomed around him, and I got in front of him.
You slammed your brakes.
And I slammed my brakes.
Oh,
but petty, very petty. But when I slammed my brakes, next thing I heard was glass. Pop! I said, what the hell? Oh! Pop, pop, pop! I'm like, oh shit! Blew out my back window.
He was shooting at you.
He was shooting at me, man. He was shooting at me, bro.
That escalated so quickly.
Yes,
So quick.
just that damn quick. It escalated that quick. So
You ain't had nothing for him.
Huh?
He had something for you.
He had something for me, like for real. He had something for me, for real. So I swerved and I hit it. He blew out my back tire too. He blew out my back tire. And I remember the next street I came to, because when I heard that back window roll out, I ducked. Then I did this and I saw it and I turned. So I didn't put no signal on. I just went ahead and just turned. Went down the street. And
Oh, you on the main street?
yeah, I'm on the main street. On a main street, yes.
Keep going.
I had a road rage.
So he kept going, and I veered off, and I calmed myself down before I got over my girlfriend, then my wife now. Got over her house, and I sat in the car for a minute. I was breathing, I was having a panic attack, basically. I was like, what the hell? So I went to her door and opened it up, and she's like, what is it? I said, God damn. I said, somebody just shot at me. Like, for real? She said, no, they didn't. And I moved out the way. I said, look at my car. She said, where the hell's your back window? I said, I just told you somebody shot at me.
Right.
And my car's on. So she called the police. And the police came. And
all I tell them nothing.
All I know was a red pickup. That's all I remember. I didn't see no freaking license plate.
And you in Texas. Boy, Dallas, the Cowboys were out.
Man, no, the freaking
So he was trying to kill you.
Yeah. Dude, because when the police finally got there, she was taking a report and everything, and she was looking in the car. The back window was blown out. Had a bullet hole, like, on the top where the back window is. Another one was like on the side. That's it. The back tire was blown out, and behind that freaking partition where the seatbelt comes the bullet was still in there.
They were trying to kill you.
They were trying to kill me, bro. And like I
How do
said,
you even explain that though?
and I leaned, like I said, and I leaned that way.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that
But
kept
it's
the bullet
no, when you
from
think
getting
about
in
it,
my head.
because when something happened like that, because I've been in incidents like that. That's the first thing you do, because you lean and you go this
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
You go that way.
Yeah, exactly.
When you the driver.
Like I say, the bullet was, they say she got the bullet, she took it for evidence, but
Yeah.
I never heard nothing else after that, man. But dude, that was...
Because it was one of they boys. I was just joking.
Dude, quiet might have been. You never know. But yeah, that was a very intense night, bro. That just wasn't my time, man. Thank God.
Bruh.
That was
over 20 years ago. Because
I'll be married October. October will be 20 years, so that's about 21. 21
Wow.
Yeah.
He's been dead 21 years.
Out of there.
I don't even know if my story add up to something as intense as that.
He probably would last.
God,
Yeah, man.
mine kind of fun and funny, but it was serious.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Stacey, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. So,
Okay.
well, look. So I enjoy being hood adjacent. That is how I will start this story out.
Right.
So I lived in North City, St. Louis, on Carter, like off Shreve, like in the hood. And I felt very protected. Like
You was.
I never felt like I was in danger. But everybody was like, "Oh, Stace, you live in the hood."
You did live in the hood.
And I was just like, "Oh no, there are old people that live on my street.
And
like,
they are.
We're fine here. Like we're fine." I'm like one night. Look, it was maybe like 9:00, and I needed something, so I got up and I'm like, okay, I'm about to drive to Schnucks or whatever. So keep in mind, Schnucks is 3 minutes from my house.
Pause. For those who are watching, Snooks is a grocery store. If you're outside the Midwest, it's a grocery store. Continue.
So Schnucks is 3 minutes from my house. Like if it had been warm and I was the person who did things like that, I could have walked. But I don't believe in that. But like, so I'm in the car. I'm like, let me just make this run real quick. Like I legitimately had like on pajama pants and like North Face at this point. I'm just about to make a quick run. I get out the house. I get in my car, turn my music up. I'm living my best life. And so like I hit the corner. I turn, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was a car parked on the street, it was a car in front of me, it was a house full of niggas. The car parked in front of the house, the door was open, and I don't know what happened between them and the other car. I don't know if this was gang affiliated, I don't know nothing, but they start fighting and I'm trapped because I'm the middle car. They in front of me, the car on the side of me, the niggas over this side, and it's the car behind me. So I'm sitting there like this. Like hands on the steering wheel, like. And so they just doing this. They fighting back and forth for like 3 minutes. Dude get in the car from the car that's in front of me. It was a white truck. This dude drive off down the street. Next thing I know, 10 niggas run out the house with guns. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there like this.
You still in the car? Oh man.
Shit. I can't move. And so, and so when the shooting was over, it was 3 dudes in the street, and they just looked directly into my car with their guns pointed like this. And I was like,
Oh my.
and so I rolled down the window and I was like, hey, I just need to go to the grocery store. I didn't see nothing. And then they just like was like, all right, go. And so
like that?
Yeah.
Like that? Like,
yeah, it's like, just go.
Bro, St. Louis, they don't care. They're like,
I was like, I ain't see nothing.
I need to go to the store. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And went right back to doing what they were doing.
Yes. Wow. And so I went home a different way. I get back to the house. I call my then boyfriend. I tell him what happened. I run upstairs to my landlord or my homeboy, and he was like, "Oh shit, them niggas was shooting again. Them so and so's grandkids." And I was like, "You know them?" And he was like, "Yeah, you cool? Like you want to stay up here tonight, or you feel okay?" I was like, okay. I don't know. Like this and this is the thing, like I still after that I didn't feel unsafe, but like I had never felt unsafe in that environment. So I was just like, what nice hospitable thugs.
I mean, for real.
They was like, go ahead,
just go. I literally just leave my head out the window. It's like, I just want to go to the store.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Mom.
I ain't see nothing. Yes, like legitimately, like, and I drove like really slow at first because I was scared. Like, oh my gosh, like what if they don't believe I really just want to go to the store and they shoot at my car because I saw everything. Like, I ain't see nothing, y'all. Like, if y'all watch this, I ain't see nothing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't called police. But like, I don't know why these niggas was fighting. I don't know what the fuck happened. But I swear to y'all, I literally was in my car like this. Like, I don't think I ever put my hands at 10 to 2 before in my life. But I was like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't seen it. I wanted some cereal milk, nigga. I ain't want nothing.
Right.
Don't shoot me.
Let me tell you this funny thing, because
that's crazy.
See, Stace used to stay. Her landlord is my frat brother. I made Nate. I can put his name out there. And he stays, you know, in that area, bro. And she stayed in his. She stayed in his in the complex under him in 2-family flat. You know what 2-family flat is?
Negative.
They don't have those.
It's like a duplex.
Like duplex, right?
Okay.
So she stayed below him. So for him to say you want to come up here if you want to feel safe, see, I'm gonna go a little bit into that because we the area of men of our chapter. Not to say they wasn't in it before, but we kept guns.
Give it a heat.
We kept heat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know upstairs what Nate had. Like I used to carry mine with me, but I know what he had upstairs. That's why he probably like when you come upstairs. I mean, they not gonna do nothing to us,
right?
But if you feel safer,
right?
Come on upstairs.
Yeah.
Cause Nate, he got some nice pieces. Yeah. Legally.
Right.
He got some nice pieces. I actually wanted to take one. I was like, let me get that one, bro. That was pretty. It's pretty. But yeah, the thing about it, where did that happen at? That happens all the time. That's why he was like, oh, they shoot again? That happens all the time in that area.
Bro, if that's common, that's crazy.
That's common. I told you in St. Louis.
I know you and Gary.
I told you certain things in life are not common to people, but for us living, and she stayed there, how many years you stayed there?
2 years.
2 years. You get used to that because it's common.
That's crazy, bro.
I keep trying to tell you that, bro. You go to St. Louis and you live in there, certain things happen, you like, oh, okay.
The part that tripping me out, she was like, I just try to get to the store.
Right.
Oh, go ahead, Mom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like legit, like it was like we made eye contact for a smooth 3 minutes, and before I laid my head out the car, like I ain't see nothing. I just want to go to the grocery store. Like
they was like, go ahead.
They went right back to doing what they were doing.
Yes, like they all just went back in the house. Like I was just like, And when I went home with no police, with nothing, I was just like,
look, they didn't even come.
And they was like, yo, you don't be hearing that they be shooting all the time. I was like, I like to be willfully oblivious to certain shit. Like
it go down on shit. Go down.
Damn, can't folks. That's tight.
I told you, bro. I should have went first with my story. My story ain't like, I was kicking it. Doing my story, y'all was actually like in a little situation.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my story, family. So I'm going down. The Noops in St. Louis was like, we're gonna go down to Carbondale. Carbondale Noops. You're gonna go down to Carbondale. That's in Illinois. This is in 2000 and probably 6. It's 6 or 7. Yeah, you wasn't even an AKA yet.
No, 2008.
Yeah, I think because I know for a fact it was early because I was still in Neo, so it had to be 2006. So we hadn't brought out our boys yet. So, cause I'm 04. So, yeah, we hadn't brought out Leonard them yet. Yeah, we hadn't brought out Leonard or Nate because we brought out 2 lines the same year. We brought out Cash Conviction in the spring, and then in the fall we brought out Cash Traumatic, which is Nathan, because Nate would have been with me, because he wanted to go everywhere with me. I'm good Lord. So, right, love you, Nate. By the way, yo, that. Anyway, so we in Carbondale, we kicking it, having a good time, young, in the barn, and these women love us.
Okay. And
we in Carbondale, so we in a whole different school. I think it's my first time there. I'm on them. But I'm not on them because I got a girlfriend.
I got you.
But I'm on.
What you want?
Cause you know you got to show yourself off.
I got you,
know.
bro. Yeah.
So check it out. You got to show yourself. I'm just saying.
The shoulders.
You got to show yourself off. So party's going well.
All
Right in the middle of the party.
Middle.
It's a fight.
Okay.
Noops versus whoever. I don't know who they were. Pound for pound, we whoop their tail, get them out of there. They gone. We keep partying.
But it
I
ain't
go. That's what we thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
So we, party over. I think the party ended in Carpendale maybe about 1:30, close to 2. We letting out. So it ain't our party, so I ain't gotta stay clean. Thank God. I'm a neo. You gotta stay clean. But we the neo. We neos that are there, but we don't have to do that. So it's me and Larry walking out together. Mm-hmm. But we walking out in the crowd, but we was kind of mingling as we were walking out, brother. So we all walking out. I don't know why we at the head of this pack.
Okay.
And we talking. I guess we was going to the after set. That's what we was going to go to the after set. Man, this car rolled past.
Mm-hmm.
Bah, 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 bah. I didn't even see it. Cause I'm talking. Yeah, we're gonna be da 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 da. Larry sees it. I see. You know how you see the car coming this way.
Yeah.
But then you know how you see the car. You just it's a car.
Yeah.
I go back to talking. Larry, he listening to me, but he looking in front of us.
He's searching.
Mm-hmm. So he see them pull out the gun or whatever and ride past the party. He grabs me.
Okay.
He grabs me, and I don't know. This boy must have been Superman, but he jumps, and we fall, and then somehow he say roll, Joe. We rolled into this room. That was on the left or right side. I don't know, because when he grabbed me, we fell, but we fell back. It's like, when you walk, like we were just getting ready to cross the plane to come out of the building. And then he jumps on, boom. I'm like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go back. They said, Joe, roll to the room. So we rolled to the room. He said, stay down. He looked through the little window, and everybody was scattered, running, whatever. I was like, what just happened? Because I did, when I was falling, I seen on the brick, on the side, I seen I said, what in the hell?
Yeah.
That's why I'm falling.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, what just happened? He said, man, they was shooting it. I said, who? He said, I don't know. It must have been them dudes that we was fighting with.
Wow.
It was they found out later, it was the locals. Because, when you go to small schools, sometimes you get into it with the locals a lot. And the locals, they hate the college people. They hate them. But right, they think you're better. But they always come to your events. And then they try to do stuff that's out of order. And I think the fight has something to do with, John, you're not Greek, but you went to PV, so you understand. And State, I know you understand. When you try to step in front of somebody or come through it, it's a problem.
You don't do that. Yeah.
So
that's total different.
we was, we was strolling or whatever, and the first time they did it was like, hey, let us go through. We don't want it to be disrespectful. That's considered disrespect to us. So we warned them, and then they want to be big, bad, and tough. Like, man, I don't care whatever they come through again. We gonna do whatever. So we come around the second time, and they deliberately try to bogart their way through. Lights out.
Yeah, that's a done deal. Yeah.
Lights. Niggas didn't even ask any more questions. Noobs just started blah! We told you the first time. Now you understand.
Yeah.
You don't understand that it gets real, and you got even noobs that wasn't even in the stroll line fighting. So you got it it's like a gang of noobs. Some of them were watching the fight, making sure you know what I'm saying, moving, whatever. But it's like 10 of us fighting 10 of them, and we whooping the dog crap out of them.
Wow.
But at the same time, it was wrong for us to fight them, but it was wrong for them to cross our line.
See, this is why I like Facebook better when you have to have a .edu.
Right.
You have to have a
when it comes to Facebook, yeah. Before they open up to the public.
Because that's the thing, like legitimately, like to your story, like people be like you just really gotta understand like specific cultures.
Yeah.
Like I used to tell people all the time, who gonna be at your party? Because I got shit to lose. Like I'm not trying to fight, I'm not trying to get shot. Like, and when you like, I went to Ohio State in Columbus. Like, I did not go to people's Columbus parties because Columbus people don't got shit to lose. Like, y'all not about to lose y'all scholarship if y'all fight here. Y'all not gonna be on academic probation. Like, ain't nobody gonna kick you out of school. Like, but you willing to take all that away from me because I stepped on your J's or because I was trying to educate you about the college culture of the party that you attended. Like, bro, that man almost shot you.
He did, whoever it was. But this is the thing, you know, it's so crazy you say that. So our chapter, Big Money Boxing, better than boxing because we always fighting. We literally was always fighting for us. I ain't gonna say a stupid reason. Sometimes it was great reasons. But we used to fight at our parties all the time. They were for great reasons actually. But we used to fight other people's stuff all the time. Like listen. I'm finna put it out there. Sorry, noobs. Sometimes we knew when we went to that party at that location. Oh, we fighting tonight. Cause we already know who we don't like, and they say anything.
It's on.
It's on. Wow. And we had some ring leaders. Newbie say anything, or they said one of them say anything. I'm just gonna square off on them. Newbie gonna follow? Of course. I'm not gonna let you just hit them and they see then somebody try to hit you. I'm just gonna hit the person that's him. So they know that we in the building. Literally, bruh. Like, that was wrong. Wow. But at our parties, I say for 2 years straight, I don't think it was not a fight. Wow. But we threw the biggest parties. Our chapter threw the biggest parties. And there was a fight. Somebody, even if we wouldn't fight, the spirit of fighting was there. Somebody fought. Girls.
Said the spirit of fighting.
Bro, I'm not playing.
That joke was floating. Just looking. What is motherfucker? Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. I got you. Bro, I don't know. For 2 years straight, I don't think there was not a fight. I don't. Bro, it was always a fight.
Man, I think the last fight I had, like, fight. Ooh. It was at
I was in college, but
it was at PV. Yeah, it was at PV. That was my freshman year. We were playing basketball. Some of the guys that I went to school with. And one guy named Mark, I'm going to say it. I don't care, Mark, if you see it. I still love you, bro. But,
well, we'll do, no.
Yeah. No, it wasn't actually a fight because it was kind of a
argument.
No, I swung.
Oh, yeah, it's a fight. It's a fight.
But anyway, we were playing basketball.
You swung first?
Yeah.
Oh, you a hothead.
Yeah, I told you that, man. Whatever.
I know.
But we hooping, man, and he had his girl.
Did this just turn into from shooting to fighting people? It did.
Let's go. It's still the same. It's violence.
It's violence.
Yeah, it's violence. But we playing basketball. He got his girl there with him. You know, we playing, we hooping and everything. But every time he scored a point, he started cussing us out. Now, mind you, all of us, it's about 8 or 9 of us that went to my high school was there, and some other guys from the dorm. We all playing basketball. So we playing. He shoot, make about, fuck you, J. Rod. My nickname is J. Rod. For y'all don't know. Fuck you, J. Rod. I'm like, Mark, chill out, bro. We just playing basketball, man. Chill out. Your girl here, she don't want to see you acting fool. Just chill. We playing basketball.
She don't want to see you acting fool.
Yeah, she want to see you acting fool. Just chill out. Yeah, on cool. And so, we playing, boom, make another shot. Fuck all you niggas.
Oh, it went from you to everybody.
I'm like, Mark, then me and some of my other homeboys, we like, Mark, chill out, dude. We just hooping, man. We just playing ball. We know you girl. Chill out, bro. Chill.
He's showing out.
He's showing out. So
he got his ass be in front of his girlfriend.
Hold on, we getting there.
I'm like, oh boy, who girl is there? And she'll be like, oh, I got a big dick. Like, oh my god, I have like a big ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know.
He might get some sympathy, sometimes.
But and so the game's still going on. So we hooping, and I get a rebound, and I go back up, and he blocked it. I told you, bro, you ain't shit. I said, Mark. I said, bro, you got one more time. I said, you got one more time to fucking call me out my name. And I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. I said,
you said all that?
Yeah.
But you see the change?
Like for real, dude. I done had it.
And you felt that like it was just happening.
Yeah.
Right then.
I seen it. Dude.
I thought, hey, for a minute, I thought it was more. I had to.
Was it me?
Bro, I felt the energy. Keep going.
But he did it one more time, man. He did it one more time. And at that time, my boy Harry, he'll he's Fred. He's an Omega, but he wasn't Omega at the time. But anyway, he saw me, and Harry knows me like my brother. And when I walked up to him, and I said, "Mark, I'm finna whoop your motherfucking," and I did this. And by the time I was going through with my swing, Harry grabbed me because, like I said, he started coming my way. So I went like that, and I hit him.
Okay.
But I hit his glasses, and I knocked his glasses out.
This is a guy with glasses playing basketball?
Yeah.
How you gonna have glasses playing basketball and talk shit, nigga? Like you got too many.
Too many going. So you hit him?
I hit him. And my boy was like, right, chill out, man, chill out. I said, man, fuck this nigga. He done brought it out of me. Fuck that. Come on, Mark. Come on. You talking all that shit, but whoop your motherfucking ass from your girl. Fuck you. You know, so, but at this time, now he over there, this girl, babe, I can't believe this nigga just hit me. I cannot believe this nigga just hit me.
He just turned into a pump.
Basically, bro. That quick.
He went with a sympathy love. I told you.
Yeah. He went to a girl and they left. And while he was walking around, I'm like, you a hoe ass nigga.
Oh, you
talking all that shit.
Yeah,
and then when the nigga confront you, then now you want to act all like I done did you wrong. I'm like, man, fuck you. No, I went off. I was going off. My boy was like,
so really want to fight. It was a sucker. It wasn't even a sucker punch. It was a punch.
It was a punch. It was a punch. But like I said, my boy grabbed me, man.
Damn, he said that nigga like.
He did, man. He did. I'm sorry, I mean, call you, man. My bad. But he did.
It's fine. Like I appreciate the camaraderie.
He did. He did. Cause dude, I don't have an off switch.
Yeah. When I see red, I see red.
Yeah, like I don't have an off switch, bro. Like,
see, I think
it goes hard.
I said that's what I think is the difference between like when men get mad and women get mad. Like I get mad and I instantly become manipulative. I don't like fuck your physical harm. I'm gonna ruin your whole life, and I'm gonna do it.
My best friend told me,
and I'm gonna do it with a smile. Like I'm going to do like oh okay, we'll watch this.
Yeah, you do the and everything. Yeah, baby, it's okay. Just go to sleep.
Oh, it's not to go to sleep.
Just
no,
go to sleep.
I tell people like I'm upfront with it. I will ruin your fucking life.
Wow.
Gladly.
Wow. Okay.
Gladly.
Wow.
Like, okay, in terms of like the statute of limitations being over and shit.
Oh, you got one?
I got one.
Oh!
So look, I don't get mad easily. Like, I very rarely get mad because honestly, niggas is just not worth that much energy. Like, I could just do something different. But I was dating this man on and off for several years. And
he's from Ohio?
Yeah, we moved in together. And one day, this nigga just told me, like, I don't make his dick hard no more. And I was like, what the fuck? So that is what it is. Like, we wasn't gonna be together. It was fine. Like, we were chilling. We were playing games. And one night, this nigga tried to kill me. Like, he literally got on top of me and started choking me. Like, tried to kill me. And I was like, okay, cool. Called my homeboy. He came and got me. I left. I ended up spending the night at my mom's. Like, Gucci. I went back to my apartment the next day to get my clothes. Like, I'm out. Like, we good. He put out a gun on me and my homeboy. And so at that point, I can't be with you no more. Like, we need to break this lease. It needs to be over.
Right.
He told me I could not leave until he got ready for me to leave. So, yeah, nigga, which is why I will never live with another man in my life. Like, you can live in my shit. When I get ready for you to leave, you can go. Your name can't be on none of the shit until we get married. And at that point, it's all in your name. I'm gonna leave if I need to. Like, I don't want no issues. But that's what taught me that.
Wow.
Anyway, how this story goes is I left. Like, I went and I moved in with my mom and my sister. And so, but I had all my clothes there because I like things. And so I was going back to get clothes and stuff for work one day. And this nigga had a bitch in my house.
Because it was yours. It still was yours.
And so at this point, I'm like, you know what? It's good. I'm good. Life is good. Fuck this nigga. I come downstairs and this nigga is purposely fucking this bitch on my couch. Like, look at me in my eyes.
Whoa!
I snapped.
Whoa.
I snapped. I went into the kitchen and...
You mean like stroking?
You told me this story before.
I did. And so...
Ass out.
Yeah. Like, they weren't fucking when I walked in. When I came back downstairs, it was fucking. And so...
That's bold. I remember
it really is. And so I walked out the house. I called my mom and I called my sister. And I said, I'm about to go to jail. And so then I walked back in the house. This bitch done cooked some nasty, I don't know if it was nasty, I didn't taste it, honestly. She done cooked some hot wings in the Pyrex pans that my mama bought me. Bitch, I went off. I was so petty. I packed up every single thing in that whole kitchen. Like, when I moved out of that house, there was a chicken wing still in the ceiling. Like, it would take my sister to tell y'all niggas this story. Like, I lost my shit. Like, I threw the chicken. I threw all the food this bitch had cooked.
Wow.
I flipped over the tables. I took every pillow off the couch and packed that shit up and took it to a storage unit. I flipped all this shit over. My mama walked in the house. She said, I had a knife in my hand to this nigga neck. My mama said, Stacy, you gotta leave. I said, fuck that shit. She said, Stacy, you gotta leave. I said, fuck that shit. He told my mom I was crazy. I lunged at him. I lunged at this girl. I called her a nasty bitch. I done poured bleach and shit all over his clothes. The police came in and they was like, ma'am, tell me what happened here. And I was like, oh, you wanna know what happened? So this nigga the fuck this bitch on my couch in my house, and she need to get the fuck out, and he do too. While I'm holding a knife, and the police officer is just like, ma'am, well, whose name is on the lease? Mine and his. Well, he can have company. No, the fuck he can't. This is my house. They were like, well, you can do whatever you need to do, but you have to do it quietly. This is a domestic dispute. I don't know what my mama said to these niggas, but I ain't go to jail.
Dang.
So,
I remember you telling me that story.
but yeah, I think like that's one of maybe 3 times I can actively remember getting mad.
That's
but like
that's rage.
that, no, like legitimately.
Yeah,
but
you saw rage.
my
That's
like
rage.
legitimately. But like my mama, like that woman saved my life because I was going to go to jail.
Yeah, you not only
kill
go to jail,
him.
you finna kill both of them.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
gonna
like-
kill him.
And like,
But
and that's in that moment. That's when I realized Snapped is such a relatable show.
Yeah. People don't understand how quick you can turn it on and turn it off and like realize like, dang, I did that.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing, but that was bold of them to come. First, you
It
come
was
home.
bold of him. Like, she was just stupid. Like,
Right, she was stupid
She
as
was
well.
stupid. Like, first off, what kind of woman goes to live in a house with a man where goes to stay in a house with a man who you know lives with a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Like, her pictures, her clothes, everything.
Yeah,
Like, I had taken my bed down at this point, so you sleeping on the couch that I fucking bought. Like, what kind of woman goes out of town to sleep on the couch with a nigga? Like, a trifling bitch. Like, so whatever, fuck you. But, like, in real life,
But when you
he
can't
was
make women
trying
have
to
sex,
make-
though.
They weren't. He was trying to make me mad. Like,
You
he
were.
knew how to push my buttons. Like, we had been together at that point for like almost 15 years. Like, he knew how to
Off and
push
on.
my buttons, yeah. And so
Dang.
he was doing it. Like, he was purposely trying to hurt me. And I don't think he realized how far he could push me until he did it. Like, after that, he wouldn't speak to me. He wouldn't say nothing else to me. Like,
I wouldn't either,
like
but
to
yeah,
this
but he was
day,
stupid,
we
though.
have not spoken. We will not speak. I don't give nobody's fuck. Like, don't talk to me again in your life. Like, it's cool.
My thing is like, what possessed her to say, okay, let's have sex while she's upstairs?
I mean, girls do dumb shit for niggas
But
with big dicks.
what possessed him to choke you?
I don't know. Like, I still never figured that out. Like, his grandmother, his mom had called
it's
me
a soft case.
after. Like, they
For
called
real?
me after the whole thing happened. Like, he was in Iraq for a couple years. He had PTSD. Like, his dad used to be his mom. Like, he had a whole bunch of shit going on in his life that didn't have. Like, first off, I don't make your dick hurt. Okay, whatever. But like, whatever. But at that point, it was just like, he didn't want to be there no more. And instead of saying he didn't want to be there, like,
Instead of being a man about it.
he felt like he had to, like, I still to this day don't know why this nigga choked me. Like, we was playing Risk. He got mad at me because he said I wasn't following the rules, even though, like, I was following the rules. And the game was gonna be over. Like, nigga, you choked me. Like, you choked me. Like, I don't know why.
Damn.
He don't even know why he choked me. I asked him why. He told me he ain't choked me. I had, like, his hand marks were around my neck. He told me he ain't choked me.
Dang, it
I was like,
you are like,
He blacked out.
I was like, okay.
Yeah,
But
he
you
got
definitely choked me. Like,
No, I didn't.
yeah, like, legitimately, I didn't choke you. I didn't put my hands on you. He was like, I got scratch marks on me. I was like, your handprints are around my neck. You did choke me. What the fuck did you expect me to do? Like,
Dang.
just let you? Like, so.
how much bigger was he than you? Because you're not a big woman.
He was big. Like, he was way bigger than me. He at least had like 70 pounds on me, like, legit. Like, he wasn't too
Was he
much
taller?
taller than me. He just was bigger than me.
Mhm.
Yeah, like,
Stocky.
he used to work out all the time. Like, he had turned our gym into, like, the basement into a gym, like, put weights and shit down there. Like, he used to lift weights. But fuck, like, it's just like, But, like, now I can laugh about that story. Like, it's been years. Like, I left Columbus, like, whatever. Like, it's been years. But, like, that shit to me is still the most funny thing. Because if my sister was here, she would tell y'all niggas, when I moved out, like, when I was finally able to get this nigga to, like, let me, like, dissolve the lease and everything, nigga, there was a chicken wing, one single solid chicken
Still hanging
wing
up there.
in the light bulb. Like, it was one of them, like, the plexiglass
She went
situation.
crazy. The chicken wing
Yeah,
flew.
the chicken was in the light fixture. Like, and he just left it there. Like,
That was some force.
Like, bitch, I was pissed. And the Pyrex didn't break. So this is a commercial for Pyrex. Get you a Pyrex pan. Them shits is sturdy as fuck, bitch. Because I threw that shit.
This is a
Get you a
commercial.
Pyrex.
If they get any sponsorship, we need a check.
Yeah, check. Yeah, and a good one.
Get you a Pyrex, nigga. Invest, cause them shits do not break.
So what? So this, if you don't mind, I know we're still doing it. I do want to ask you. So how do you feel about domestic violence? I mean, what do you think?
We're about to do a show about that.
Okay.
Because I grew up in it.
Okay.
And I don't see a need for it. I don't understand it. And it's useless.
I think that, so like,
Well,
I grew up around it, not with it. Like, my dad and his, my brother and sister's mom, they used to fight all the time. But they used to fight because she was a drunk and he drank. Mm-hmm. And they would fight because they was drunk. And then they would still just be together. And like
alcoholic relationship.
And I told I literally wrote my dad a letter when I was 9 years old, and she found it and tried to cuss me out, and that's when my dad stopped talking to her. Wow. Just telling him that I didn't want him, like, I loved her and I loved him, but I didn't want him to be in a situation that he was in with her because I didn't think it was healthy and it scared me. And so like after that, he didn't deal with her no more. And I think that him not dealing with her no more had a lot to do with how she reacted and told me I needed to stay in the child's place and out of her relationship, when I literally watched her throw my dad into a glass table and into a door. Like, I can honestly say I never saw my dad put my hands on her. I don't know. That's not to say it didn't happen. I never saw it. Like, she is still a very aggressive, drunk person. Like, and so she wanted to fight because she always thought my dad was cheating on her or not giving her what she wanted. And so she would be the person that tried to like beat up on him. And like, he never sent her to jail. He never, like, to my knowledge, like physically abused her, did anything like to wrong or harm her. Like, he still irritated her. He still was like messing with her. Like, he still was like, but he, like, I never saw him put his hands on her. And so
that's a twist.
It is, but like she did it when she was drunk. Like, when she wasn't drunk, she was a cool person. And so I think that people who start abusive relationships do it for power. People who stay in abusive relationships do it because they had to have convinced themselves that it was normal. The first time that nigga put his hands on me, I was done. It was over. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you thought you was, nigga. I was on, like, legitimately, nigga. I was on the phone. I was like, hey, nigga, I packed the bag. It's a snowstorm. You gotta come get me because I can't drive. This nigga done tried to kill me. I'm gone. I was never going back. The first time this nigga put his hands on me, fuck you, bitch. I don't know what you thought, but look at this skin. This is pure water and fucking cocoa butter. Like, I'm not about to be having bruises and shit for you, nigga. Fuck you.
Okay. Thank you for watching, family. We're gonna do an episode, so stay tuned.
She answered, yes, she answered.
We're gonna do an episode on domestic violence. It's been on my heart to do it. We're gonna actually do it in 3 parts. I want to talk to 3 different people and bring it up. Actually, 4 parts. We're gonna do all of that. Then we might have a mass discussion. I'm working on that venue now. Actually, I'm working on that to do it. Actually, do part 1, part 2, and part 3. But family, thank you for watching.
Yes.
As always, this is story time. This is the process. These are stories of our lives. We had our special guest, Stacy, back, and you see that she can go. She tapped in.
Yes.
She tapped in. That's why I was like, I felt it where it was going. I was like, pause. Let's put the pause in her head so she knows. Let's bring this to it. Cause I knew. But family, we thank you for watching. Yes. As always, man, we need you to like, comment, and subscribe. We need you to comment on these situations.
Somebody commented on a post the last video we did, and they told me I was wrong, and I just like highly appreciated that. So thank you.
They told you wrong?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got cost the milk or something.
Listen, you should see the post I said when I did the Umar thing. Lord Jesus. Anyway, family. Right, that's what it's called. Thank you for watching. As always, we salute the divinity in you, and we'll see you next time on The Process.
Let me see your hands up high if you know nobody's a no.